This is
pop culture.
There's a new Evil Dead out, so I want to talk about series creator Sam Raimi. From the squelchy splatter of the Evil Dead to the sensational swing of Spider-Man. From the Old West to the Wicked Witch of the West, the man certainly has shown that he's got range and versatility. But the way he's been most surprisingly adaptable is how he's managed to sneak his lucky charm into all of his films. And no, I'm not talking about Bruce Campbell, as awesome as he is. Sam Raimi's first car, originally the family car, was a 1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88, which he referred to as the classic. And when they were making Super 8 amateur films, it was an available and cheap prop. And when they had their most ambitious project yet in mind, the car made the jump with them. And that project was the Evil Dead. That's right, the car Ash drives in the Evil Dead is in fact the classic itself. It's also the car he has in Evil Dead 2, although it takes a lot more damage that time around, and by the end of the film, it's sucked into a vortex along with Ash and transported into the Middle Ages, which brings us to Army of Darkness, where the car is converted into a death coaster where it's used to mow down deadites. Groovy. It's also appeared in the remake, some Evil Dead video games, it was prominent in the Ash vs Evil Dead TV series, and appears in some Evil Dead comic books as well. For example, here it is knocking Jason into the waters of Camp Crystal Lakes, reminding us that you don't mess with a classic. It's easy to spot in the Spider-Man trilogy as its Uncle Ben's car, which you see in every film. It also made its MCU debut when Raimi directed Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but it was also in his original superhero film Darkman, as Darkman gets hit by the car. That's already nearly half his filmography, so why don't we rattle off some quick, less notable ones. In his second feature, Crime Wave, it's part of a car chase. In The Simple Plan, there's a bit of debate. It appears to be parked outside at night. Some people say that it's in the titles of the film, but that appears to be a slightly different model. Kate Blanchett uses it as a car in The Gift, The Witch has it as a car in Drag Me to Hell, and in his recent film Send Help, it is out of focus in the background of a car park. But it's not always that easy to sneak a car into a film. As mentioned, Sam Raimi has a film set in the Old West, The Quick and the Dead. How do you get a car into the Old West though? Well, according to Bruce Campbell, what you do is you strip it down and convert it into a wagon, which has long been the story he's told. The problem is, it's so well hidden that no one's been able to actually spot it, so we kind of just have to take him at his word. When he made Oz the Great and Powerful, the car had to go undercover again, meaning they used the car's engine block and its camshaft. Apparently it's hidden among the wizard's machinery. Only one of his films does not feature the car, and that's the 1999 baseball movie For the Love of the Game, but it wasn't for lack of trying, as apparently it was in the film, but then they cut the scene it was featured in, and after looking through the deleted scenes, I can confirm maybe it is. It's hard to say, even my research has its limits. After all this time, just about every part of the car has been replaced at seemingly great expense. The car really is just carted in for its big cameo. It often doesn't run right. So you might ask, why even bother at this point? And according to Campbell, it's because Raimi lost his virginity in the car. That's right, the Oldsmobile is just another example of someone getting their big break in Hollywood because of sex with the director. Disgusting.